welcome back to Keeping It 100 with Money and Meka. Today we talking about entrepreneurship and rep your business. We got Antoine with Aromex Air with us. How you doing today?
All is well. How y'all doing? Good to be here. Thank you.
All right. So tell us a little bit about your business, Aromex Air, and how it got started, how you got into entrepreneurship. Tell us a little bit something about yourself.
Well, my background, I come from the streets, my fathers, my uncles, they was all entrepreneurs. They set an example for me early on, how to do for self and get some money. As an 18-year-old kid, I was living in Virginia, where I'm originally from. I got in some trouble, and I ended up here in Atlanta. I got arrested by the U.S. Marshals. This was back in 1991 and 1994 in Roswell. I spent some time in Fulton County Jail, 2 months fighting extradition on the 7th floor. I got extradited back, and I never seen the streets again for 21 years.
What the?
Right.
What?
This part of my story. So, and all this leads up to my entrepreneurship. So, I ended up doing 21 years in the state of Virginia prison system. I got out in 2015. I went to the Maryland area to live with family. I worked for 5 years. From 2015 to...
What kind of work you were doing?
I was doing I started doing odds and end work, but then I got comfortable doing warehouse work. So I was working for a warehouse, a grocery store.
Was it hard getting that type of work? Because, after going to prison, definitely 20-some years, that's, when they say getting back into society.
Yes.
Was it hard really getting them jobs and stuff? Because, some people don't really think that it's as hard as it is. You know what I mean? Because when they see prison and how many years or even... because they don't want you to lie on it.
Sure indeed.
You know what I'm saying? Or see that gap and they ask you, how was that transitioning?
It was very difficult. You got to be mentally tough because a lot of doors get slammed in your face. You don't want to tell people you've been to prison because you asked for a job. So you 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get the job you want. So you had to settle for some type of job, even if it's hard labor, which I was doing a lot of lifting in the warehouse. At an older age, that's a young guy's game. And I ended up getting hurt on the job. I ended up getting hurt in 2019. I had a serious hernia surgery, which I was out for a year, and they was paying me workman's comp. So one day during the pandemic, by this time we in the pandemic, July 2020, my lawyer called me. Back up. I was going to pain management. They was giving me all types of medication, wasn't working. So that led me to alternative measures that led me into aromatherapy to seek natural remedies for pain. So I got into aromatherapy, started studying, took a course, got certified, and just really started dealing with the essential oils. So one day, July of 2020, my lawyer called me and he says to me, hey, if you don't go back to work tomorrow, they're going to take your job. They're going to stop paying you your workman's comp benefits. They're going to take your job. So I say, man, I'm still dealing with pain. They haven't ruled out a second surgery, so I can't go back. He said, well, you ain't got to go back. We'll go to court, but they're going to stop paying you as of the day. That was like 2 o'clock that afternoon. By 8 o'clock that night, I was sitting in my car, the Nissan Altima at the time, and the Most High put this company on my heart. And I had like $10K saved in my name, and I dumped it all into my company, and I haven't looked back ever since.
Look at there. I mean, now, I ain't gonna lie to you. That story, I know, can resonate with a lot of the people. You know, definitely ones that's been to prison, but then also ones that just had it bad. You know what I mean?
It's motivational. Like I asked Antoine to come here today because I can relate to his story, and I know that's like big brother to him. I know his drive, and I want to see him take his business as far as he can go with it. Because if you follow him on Instagram, and you'll see he's putting in the footwork. He do car shows. What's the newest one you about to do now? Rick Ross.
Rick Ross, Celebrity Car Show.
Check him out on Instagram.
May 21st on the Promised Land. Yeah.
I mean, what's your website and everything?
My website is aromexair.com. My Instagram is @aromexair. My Facebook is @aromexair.
Okay.
Tell us more about, some of the products I see right here in front of us today, man.
So, my first product was that I ever created was this right here, the aroma disinfectant solution. So it's an aroma disinfectant, all natural, disinfectant, essential oils, no chemicals whatsoever. And we package that with car diffusers and home diffusers. So that is designed to not only give you some smell good, but to prevent the spread of airborne microbes in the vehicle and home, right? So that was my first product. I originally,
that was good with COVID.
Right, right. And I took that product during the pandemic from Harlem, New York to Miami and every major city in between on the East Coast.
Now, did you do that yourself, getting in the car and driving or on a plane and flying?
Well, when the Mosai put the idea on my heart, after I, had came up with the name and packaged everything, and I was trying to figure out how I'm gonna sell it now, he told me, he whispered in my ear, he said, now take the product on tour like a rapper.
That's right.
And that's what I did. I said, I'm gonna go on a 10-city tour. The first place I started was Fredericksburg, Virginia. Then my second spot was Miami. And I was in the middle of Little Haiti, me and my wife, Toby. And I didn't even know I was in Little Haiti doing the pop-up.
Shout out, Toby.
Shout out to
So I got there. Right. And
how was that experience being in Little Haiti?
it was
Not knowing.
I mean, because that's why I say it's all God. Because if I'd have known where I was going first, I'd probably been too scared to go, especially just taking my wife.
Right.
So I got there and I asked the lady that was hosting the pop-up where we was at. She said, you in Little Haiti. I was like, oh, man. But it
Now you
turned
gotta
out to
Google
be
it.
a
Where
great
the hell am I?
experience. They embraced us. They loved us. Not only did I do a pop-up, because also my strategy when I was going to the cities was 3 things. To do a pop-up, to get in and out of Uber, to not only try to sell the product to the Uber and Lyft drivers, but to recruit them as sales representatives. Right. So when somebody got in their car and they seen it blowing and they smelt it, they asked them what it was. This card right here was originally not my business card. It was a flyer for Uber and Lyft drivers. So when they put it on the back seat of their passenger and the passenger seat, the passenger say, what is that? They can scan the QR code, purchase it, and the Uber or Lyft driver make 2 streams of income off one ride. So that was my second strategy, pop up, Uber and Lyft. And my third strategy was to get somebody to carry the product in store, whether it was a wholesale deal or consignment deal. So that same first trip to Miami, not only did I do a pop-up, I recruited a few Uber drivers, and I end up placing my store in a high-end salon on Biscayne in the Grand Doubletree at Miss Barber's salon and spa.
Look at this.
So she carried the product. That was my first distribution deal.
And at that time, how long had you been in business?
I broke the product. The idea was put on my heart in July. I broke ground October 4th, and I made that trip to Miami Black Friday weekend in November. So I was in business literally a month and a half.
Yeah,
before
in 3 months, you went from an idea to being in another place, because you already was starting the tours at that point.
Yes.
In a whole nother place with a distribution deal.
Yes. That's how.
See how quick that can be?
God, when it's God involved, it can speed up.
Right.
So then I ended up. I went to Harlem twice. I went back to Miami for a fashion show, all throughout D.C., Maryland, Baltimore, where I'm from. I went to Charlotte, and one of my sales representatives live in Charlotte. She said, why you don't take the product back to Atlanta? Why you don't go to Atlanta? Have you been to Atlanta yet? And I was like, nah, because I was kind of ducking Atlanta, because my last time I had been here,
right,
I got locked up.
Right, that's real.
You know what I'm saying?
Real.
So I was bypassing Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? And
not realizing why you were gone, we became
this was your blessing.
It was already
Mecca.
It was already pretty. That had started when I I had seen it, because I was going to multiple Freakniks, and all that. So I got to Atlanta organic. Everything just happened organically. Yandy from Love and Hip Hop was having a pop-up last April in Decatur. So I went to Decatur, did her pop-up, the big black pop-up, her and a guy named Ray Holiday, they partner on it. And we had a great experience. People in Atlanta
that's
embraced
a relationship that's still ongoing
right?
now,
Because
right?
you was
Still
just with them
ongoing.
again.
So you was just
Still
with them
ongoing.
like 2, 3, a week
Right,
ago.
a week ago. And I'm gonna be with him again on the 7th.
Okay.
So we had a great experience. We bonded with them, her and Medici, her husband. We got cool with her family. And from there, I came to Atlanta 6 straight times for different events. DJ Envy, Celebrity Car Show. I ended up getting a billboard out in Conyers. So I'm going from Atlanta to Conyers, passing the new Black Wall Street Market, and I didn't even know they was building it over there.
Right.
So God was putting me over there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, you know, and that was all in a year's time.
Yeah.
You know, my business won't turn 2 years old until October. That's when I broke ground. Where the birth of the idea is in July. So July.
Yeah, because technically, I'm gonna tell you on another little side note. This is a little gem up in here. When you're applying for grants and things like that, and they ask you when your business started, don't put this. That's not the time to put when it actually formed. That's the time to put when you thought about it.
Okay, that's a
Because
clue.
that's when that's when that business was formed in your mind, because you start thinking about it, jotting it down, doing, you know, some people take a little bit more time. It only took you 3 months.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
When you were sending that car thinking about what you were saying.
That's when it birthed. That's when it started.
Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
when
a
I
jewel.
started getting into the grant writing, that's when I learned, like, well, it started in this, but well, and then, because in my case, I had a business, then I changed the name, redid it, revamped more so, but I got a new EIN, so it was like, well, I did it, but then I changed it. It was like,
Right.
it's that one. Oh, so yeah. Everybody don't tell you the little things.
Right. Yeah, I appreciate that.
But yeah, okay, I can feel that. Like I said, that your story in itself, a lot of people can resonate and relate to that because of the struggle and because of, I'm gonna say, the whole prison thing and everything, because we all got something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got a story.
But I think that
I can respect it because of the fact I know me and Antoine have talked about stuff that happened while he was in prison. People, he went through a lot.
Yeah.
And he won't say it, but bro got a book. I'm trying to get him to go ahead and get his book going.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do it. And for the record, this is the first time I ever told my story.
Right.
I've been trying to, because when you knocking on the white man door for jobs, you can't tell it.
Gotta be
And I was out 5 years balling it in. This the first time on y'all forum that I've ever went public with my story. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
that.
appreciate that, because
I told you,
I'm gonna tell you,
when me and you talk, that's how I hear about it. I told you it need to be in a book.
it needs to be said, because like I'm saying, for me personally, I think Jazz here now. For me personally, I got my story, and with my whole situation, I try not to say anything, because for one, it didn't represent who I was, who I am, or anything. It wasn't, that was one of the worst times, you know what I'm saying? I know that was one of the worst times of my life. So I held that in, but then once I started, it depends on who you're around, because once I started sharing bits and pieces, just like he telling you, nah, share it.
Right.
In my case, once I started going to domestic violence thing, trying to help people in that situation, then it was like, okay, I started sharing my story a little more. It was like, girl, we almost was in the same place. And it was like, so...
Somebody
they say it was my testimony, and we overcome by our testimony.
Yeah, it helps somebody else too.
Yes.
See,
so,
and especially like dealing with our nonprofits, with our youth program, me going through the prison and all that. That's how I relate to them, man. I tell them so they won't know. They'll know what not to do. You feel what I'm saying? So I salute you, bro. And I congratulate
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
You did them 20. you ain't go back out to what you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's easy to get drawn back in what we went to prison for, but you went out. I commend you. You moved way from up here, moved to Georgia.
Yes.
Even though this where all the bullshit happened with you.
Yeah.
You moved back down here, got your spot. And, hey man, I don't see number blessings going up.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Definitely, you know, like I said, that story in itself, you know, it serves multiple purposes.
Right.
You know, for one, it's your story.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's your testimony, and that in itself will help other people. But then even when we come to the entrepreneur side of it, look at, you know, all that discipline, all that, you know, all the dreams and all that was going on during your struggle.
Right.
You know, now you're able to go ahead and use that to fuel, you know what I mean, with what you got going on there.
But people don't understand. You still going back and forth home.
Right. No doubt.
Every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
No doubt. No doubt. I'm dedicated, man.
You know what I'm saying? When you're dedicated.
After I got that injury, man, I said to myself, I ain't never gonna work for a Kriger or a nigga again.
That's right.
You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? Because I ain't like the way they treated me. They treated me like a piece of just property. And you know, before we close, I just want to say, you know, I'm glad I told my story because I want to connect my story to my product, and I feel like that's a part of my purpose. I feel like a lot of times we try to be a expert. We look to be an expert in something else but we already an expert in something.
Exactly.
So I could tell. I know how it is to lay in that bunk and have a dream. I went from wanting to be a rapper to writing movies to just wanting to own some type of business, right? And so I know how it is. But when you come home, you face with reality. Sometimes you got to put your dream on the back burner to go look for a job. And if that don't work out, it's easy to fall back into the streets or whatever.
Right.
So, you know, I want to start some type of entrepreneurship for returning citizens. Not only can I tell somebody how to come out here, adjust, rebrand yourself, but I could show you how to become an entrepreneur and fulfill that dream you had in the bunk. And not only can I tell you that, I can give you a product that I can say, hey, I can supply you with these products. All these festivals and stuff around here, you can go do pop-ups and markets. I can supply you with a pop-up with the product if you want to go and make some money for yourself. That's you could be what they call it, you could be your own boss right now.
Right.
A private you could be your own private, what they call it, independent contract. I'm going to distribute you the money, and I'm going to show you how to get $500 to $1,500 a weekend on a Saturday and a Sunday with this product. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to also teach you entrepreneur skills to where now you will know how to fulfill your dream.
Yes.
While still making some extra money while you're learning.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? And if you don't have a dream to fulfill, you can stay on with my franchise.
That's
you
right.
feel me?
That's right. Now I can respect
that's what I want to do.
That, and I can respect and I can get behind that because I know I have in the past, and I wouldn't even still extend it, you know, to do a scholarship for those returning into, you know, civilization. Because that, like I said, that is something, you know, and being from LA, I know a whole lot of people that's been going in and out. So, you know, that is something big, and I commend you on that to even wanting to give back.
Right, because part of when the Most High put this on my heart, he told me to help create extra streams of income for others.
That's right.
You know, like I got sales representatives. You know, people were struggling out here. They needed the ways they earn extra money, and that was part of it. The reason he put it on my heart, not to be selfish with it, but to create extra streams of income.
That's right.
And now that I'm telling my story, it came to me, hey, you already an expert on not only being a returning citizen and staying out of trouble, but being a returning citizen and being an entrepreneur. So, you know, that's my niche. So now I'm just trying to connect.
You know, I think also
the two worlds. Because
with yours, you know, in this is the reason why I say you shouldn't be afraid or ashamed to tell your story, because again, I mean, I know we've had conversations, but you come up with these scents.
Yes, I make these scents.
You know what I mean? So, and
shout out to the presidential. That's my favorite one.
Me and my wife Toby. Give her a shout out too. Give Toby a shout out.
Toby, you know, Toby, hey man, major shout out. Two, y'all living in 2 states, and I know the frequent flying mile and the long drive. Hey, man,
Now-
major shout out, man.
And not to get off again, because, I was just saying, well, to finish out that thought, what I was getting at was with what you have been through with your injury
Right.
and the aromatherapy, that helps,
Right.
with this business. So don't be ashamed to share, because that's another reason why, okay, so it's the aromatherapy as well. Okay, you know what I mean? So that helps sell it as well, now, just because we were just talking about, being married, your wife and everything, and going back and forth, how is that? With it as in entrepreneurship, because people always ask us, how do we do it working together, and we together every day, all day? How is it when you can't be together because you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
you're trying to make some moves, and
It's hard. It's a gift and a curse. It's a gift and a curse. Very hard. But we just try to hang. It's new to us, so we still learning how to deal with it. So I can't really say, hey, this is how you deal with it,
Right,
because I'm still
right.
learning how to deal with it. But it's hard. We have our good days, bad days, of course. But we trying to hang in there. We determined to hang in there with one another because, I mean, she my helpmate. She a better salesperson than me. I told her how to make the sense, and she make it just as better than me.
so you mean to tell me, and I just want just to put this out here for the ladies. So your wife sells more than you?
My wife is a better salesperson than me, meaning that she is better with the people than me. She's a better interactor than me. She's
But
pretty.
who sell more though?
When we both on the scene, I'm gonna say she sell more.
Okay.
I'm gonna
That's
say
one
she
for the
sell
ladies.
more. I'm gonna say she's a better salesperson than me. Yes, indeed, no doubt about it.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Again, shout out to the best salesperson,
No doubt about it.
Toby.
Now I could actually say, I mean, even though I just gave one to the ladies, I can say in our case, he sells the heck out of our stuff. He be out there selling.
Yeah.
Hey, when it's in your background, you know how to sell.
Yeah.
He said it, but I should say, he's the hook. I mean, the hook. I throw him out there, and once he hook him in, then I reel him in with the knowledge saying, okay, yeah, this is what I can do.
Yeah.
But he be
Yeah,
like,
y'all a good team. Y'all good. Y'all a great team.
You got to be a people person, man. When you're a people person, like, people think like me. They think money just, I'm not always mad at nobody. I just don't like to be fucked with. You feel me? But when you catch me, I love people, man. I can interact. I can sell a skinny woman a waist trainer. I'm trying to tell you, because I done did it. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about the
he
big
had-
hats. I be selling. Hey, shout out to everybody on Gaston Ave, man.
at the
right.
New Black Wall
At the
Street
New Black
Market.
Wall Street.
Wall Street, that's where
Yeah.
you can catch
AG Gas.
Aromex, you can catch Jay's Gift Shop, you can catch who
We
else?
got Power 3.
Power
They
3,
do
we got-
cabinets.
yes.
We got the artist Demetrius.
Right.
We got New Leaf.
New Leaf, CBD,
We got the Tree of Life bookstore.
Real Light Bookstore.
Yeah.
Advantage. They're another tax firm. They help with debt relief. We got
Pink, where's the Pink
Millionaire.
Pink Millionaire.
we got the quilts QBN or QN, but she
We
does.
got Miss
she does
Jean, Miss
embroidery.
Jean Company.
Miss Jean.
Yes, the business
The
store.
Kimptons.
I just jumped over
Again,
the
everything
other
that we
one,
naming is on Gaston Ave
and they all black
at
owned.
the New Black Wall Street.
Elo, George.
Yeah. Man, it's. I mean, that's just on Gaston.
Right.
But at the New Black Wall Street Market, Stonecrest, Georgia, it's all black businesses. Just since we own there, this the Keeping It 100 with Money and Meka.
Yes, sir.
It's a lot of things that's been out there in the media about the New Black Wall Street Market, good and bad. Of course, the bad spread a whole lot quicker than the good. But I will say, it is mixed, feelings with different people. But I can tell you the number one complaint is not about management. It's not about the business. It's not about the building. The number one complaint is we need more people like you to get out there and come and support our business.
That's right.
That's the number one complaint.
Hey man, one
We need
thing-
y'all. We need y'all support.
we need
That's
all, we
it.
need all the support, man.
Black business supporting black business.
And I'm taking it personal.
That's what we are right here.
This is my state where I'm from. We Southern hospitality. We welcome this man and his company down here.
No, don't.
Let him eat, but for order him to eat, y'all gotta come support, come shop. I know a lot of y'all houses not smelling like y'all wanted to smell. You feel me? And he had the sense, diffusers, Bluetooth. You like some of y'all claim while y'all cleaning up, y'all like to listen to music. But once the music come on, you're twerking and all that kind of stuff. He have that. You feel what I'm saying? Nice prices, man. Come to Gaston Ave, located at the New Black Wall Street in Stonecrest, Georgia.
Yes, over 100 black business owners. So yeah, but still keeping on that, I just throw that up in there. Yeah. And again, I'm not going to dwell on any negative things, because that's not what we're about. It's always something negative that people can say, especially in the building and growing phases, because I want to see how many people has actually even took the steps to do anything like this. So, you know what I mean? So, shout out.
Shout out Mr. Allen. Mr. Bill Allen.
Mr. Bill Allen.
And his staff.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we all can say, oh, well, this should be done different. This should be done this way. Well, instead of just talking about it, let's get out here and do something about it.
That's right.
Let's bring those ideas to the forefront. Let's do this together. And instead of just going out and saying, oh, this was bad, this is bad. Okay, let's do something to fix it.
And for any merchants that have a business in the Black Wall Street, man, I know a lot of y'all. Y'all see me walking past and conversating with y'all. We got to stop letting the outside hear about all the negative stuff that's going in it. We got to find some way to pull together and block
and that's
out
all
all
the way
that,
around.
man.
That's
Like,
right.
we talked about the advertising. We can shoot the YouTube videos ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We can do the TikTok videos ourselves. I walked up today, artist Demetrius shop. Demetrius had his phone on the stand. He was really, marketing and advertising his stuff. I see Antoine always doing stuff like that.
Our daughter come and do TikToks for some of the business.
Yeah. Shout out to her. Shout out to her.
America.
My TikTok expert.
Right. She earned her money by coming in there doing the TikTok.
Right.
Hey, man, today is about entrepreneurs. And again, I asked this man to come because I love and knew his story. From me and him having long conversation about business, about where we came, where we been through, and where we don't want to go. And me and him as brothers, we have a motto where we say, we ain't trying to be millionaire. Everybody trying to be a millionaire. What we trying to be, bro?
I'm
Trying
a
to be
billionaire.
The man touched my heart
I'm on
today
my way.
when he told me, bro, you motivated me. I'm tired of riding.
Yeah.
Tell him what you said, bro.
Man, I gotta give me some electric, man.
Bro,
get electric,
say,
baby.
you motivate me, boy. I gotta be up there.
Yeah, I gotta step it up.
But that's what I love about entrepreneurship, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Now let me tell you, just to clarify some things, entrepreneurship does not mean that you take the person idea right here and try to do it yourself. You have that in you. It's not in everybody, because trust me, entrepreneurship is not for everybody.
Right.
Because do I go to sleep most of these nights? How many days do I get off?
One. If that. And
You know what I mean?
You really I gotta tell you, bro, we're not doing nothing today, bro.
Yes, you know what I mean. But and seeing for me, because entrepreneurs, we most of the time we're creative. So my mind is always going. Okay, just like one of my businesses is SAB Tax and Credit Service. So tax season just ended. We got to still little extensions and business stuff, but for the most part, that's over with.
We got something else going, but we're not gonna tell nobody. But hey, man,
you know what I'm saying? You'll see in a hot little
major.
Second. But, so that because of that, I got to have something else that keep going. And so my mind goes, you know what I mean? And I don't want to stop and say, okay, no, I have to go to sleep. No, stop thinking mine. Because I'm going to be dreaming about it and I'm going to wake up and I'm be waking up doing one of these numbers. It's going to have me up. So as an entrepreneur, you don't have no 9 to 5. You got a 7 a.m. to 7 a.m. again.
That's right.
And because it's up to you to promote. You don't have this corporate company behind you. I mean, in some cases you do. Just like, okay, I got my TLC products here. I am a distributor of TLC products. I also am a consultant with Bedroom Candy. those aren't my businesses, but they're my business. They're, this is my independent business, so I make money off of this. But when I make money, this person over here make money. So honestly, the type of person that I am, I sell this stuff. Well, I have it available for purchase. I don't sell it. You don't see me out there just like now, you just sitting there. Any other place, I don't walk around, hey. I let it sell itself because that's what they did for. So I'm gonna get in, get a little bit of change off of it too.
That's
and
right.
that's just how my mind go. They doing all the promotion. You know what I'm saying?
Income.
Right. It's about to be, everybody trying to get fit. So I also use that to promote, our Work It Out Challenge, which I collaborated with Jazz with Fit with Hips, with our Work It Out Challenge. We did that all the time. But so I incorporated the dietary supplements with that. You know what I mean? Of course, every Valentine's Day, that's when you'll see me post a little something about the bedroom candy or something. Right. But as an entrepreneur for myself, when my mind goes, that's why, again, when I was doing the TLC, my mind went, okay, how can I make money for me?
Right.
How can I help people, for me? And I know I said it, in some episodes ago, because I really, really, really live by it. What Russell Simmons said years on top of years ago. I mean, it could have almost been 20 years ago. But he said he makes more money by helping other people make money.
That's right. When
I heard that, I took it and ran. I'm not even gonna lie, because that's true.
No doubt.
And I am actually a product of that now, because everything that I do, I'm trying to help somebody else. And you see me over there when I'm doing taxes. When I get somebody else, I'm over there dancing. I love when my clients run out, like, Tamika's the truth. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I'm happy like it's my money going in my pocket.
There you are.
But it's not.
Yes,
you know what I mean? But then, of course, that I don't try to rape them by getting, charging my arm and a leg. Now, if I did a whole bunch of work, yes, the price do go up. So I'm not going to shortchange myself. But I still try to be reasonable, with my prices, and then they send people, and then they send more people. So just like Russell Simmons said, I'm making more money by helping other people make money.
I like that.
That helped me even with the credit repair. People need to get credit so they can get the houses and they can get this. So I'm helping them, and so they can, because they seeing results, so, I'm big with that now, so that's why, like, when you said you help give them jobs and things like that, that's what's up, because you're helping put some money in their pockets as well.
Right.
Even just like you said with the Uber drivers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now that's big.
Yeah.
So, and I know a whole bunch of Uber drivers, so y'all need to go ahead, hit them up.
Y'all Uber, y'all here.
You know what I'm saying?
Got them here. Come get you some money.
Hit them up.
Yes,
Put that. All you gotta do is sit there right there and get you some extra money.
Yeah. And if you go on the website at aromexair.com, you hit the careers tab, you can sign up for a sales representative.
You know what I'm saying? There you go. You know what I'm saying? We try to help.
Like that. Straight like just.
You know what I'm saying? Keeping it 100.
Keep it 100. He put it out here. Let's get some honest money, man.
Yeah.
Billionaire status, man.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, because I like that. I didn't even know that y'all was talking about that billionaire. Because that's what I had said a while ago, because a few of my associates in the past, that's what we used to say, okay, see you at the Millionaires Club. I ain't gonna lie, about a year ago, my mom was like, no, I don't even want them M's. Give me them B's. I take the B on a report card, a B on just give me them B's. I want the billions. Give me the billions.
That's right. Just to add the Antoine story, we combining, and we about to have a street team for the summertime, man. We're gonna take it back to the old days in Atlanta where you really hustling out your trunk. So you gonna see us at your nail salon, your warehouses, your gas station, your studios.
But that's that's all.
You might even see the water boys with the gold bottles at the stoplight. You know what I mean?
You gonna call me?
Might even change the game with that.
Right.
Yeah, you might. Yeah,
you gonna see what's going on.
Yeah.
We got a lot of stuff that's about to go down with the business that you will see us. We got concerts coming. It's a lot, man.
So yeah, we do have, since part of this is rep your business. So we ourselves, we have Styles of Bliss headquarters. We do advertising, marketing, promoting. We also do a little bit of t-shirts, embroidery, and all that too. That's actually IMTs. Got my daughter doing that now. We got Different Regions Entertainment, the Mobile Snack Shack, ATL, Aspiring Students Incorporated, which is a nonprofit. That's where we do the sports, SAB Tax and Credit Services, and All Veterans United, which is a homeless veteran house. So those are businesses that we have.
Right.
So,
Gracious.
that's how that just had to rep ours real quick,
Yeah.
She just popular shit, shit. She
but
really let you
hold
know
up, because let me.
money coming from all those,
Right.
Yeah,
all those, them different streams of money.
Streams of income.
Right.
I always said, I would do a million things. My mom always called me a jack of all trades and said I was a master of them too. But I always said I'm gonna do a million things, because if each one of those things get me $1, I'm still a millionaire. So, you know what I mean? That's just me. As long as you don't spread yourself too thin. That's what I used to say. That's what I used to say.
About me,
I've been doing a million things for a while now. So, I'm just waiting on, this is my season. The great
That's right.
for favor.
Oh, you singing now?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Put the microphone out. You singing now?
That's another stream of income, man.
She's the artist on Different Regions.
That's another stream of income.
Look, my bad. Look, I'm just saying though, because he was my reason. And look, our season is now, y'all.
That's right.
You know what
Time
I'm
is
saying?
now.
Because it's all about what you speak. That's what you have. And as you see, that's what you have done. You listen, you obeyed, but you also have to plan it.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurship, like I said, is not something that's easy, but you do have to plan it. It's not something that you just wake up and say, oh, I want to do this. Even when it comes to a lemonade stand, oh, I want to sell lemonade. Okay, well, can you make lemonade? Is it good? How much does it cost to make the lemonade? How much are you selling this lemonade for?
I'm gonna make me a lemonade stand, man.
But I'm just saying, where are you selling it at? How are you packaging it? Is it just in a cup? Do you have a top? Do you have a straw? You know what I mean?
Mason jar.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you,
Right.
Is everything that you do when you're thinking about a business, you have to plan it out. You have to think about it. I was just telling Money the other night, not the other night, the other day, I was saying, 'cause we were talking about, just redecorating the office, doing different things. And I'm like, I'm the type that I will draw it out, write it out. I am huge on that. I have so many papers, because I'm always drawing it out, writing it out. I will have a room, okay, the chair here, nope, turn it this way, do that, okay, that. I will plan out how the desk should be laid out. I ain't playing all this, so, because I probably, okay, do it this way. But, I would do that, but I write everything down, even down to the fact of when, budgeting and things like that. Because as an entrepreneur, budgeting is huge.
Right.
Because if not, you'd be like, okay, I need this. Okay, I need some T-shirts. I need some business cards. Right. I need to have this for my product. I need this flyer. I need this, all this stuff. And you're not budgeting your money to say, okay, this is my budget to spend on this.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because if not, then you're taking from your home and then your lights getting cut off at home. But then you over here, like you got this booming business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to still budget. So I write it all down. I write my budget for 6 months.
She's not lying, bro. We got 18 file cabinets in the bedroom.
I'm not lying. But my finances is straight. I can honestly say, and not to toot my damn horn, I ain't never had no electricity cut off, except for when my mama moved and it was in her name and she got it cut off. I had my car repoed one time and I went right back and got it back and ain't been repoed again. I had a car before repo, but I ain't want that car, so it didn't even matter. I got a few different houses, a few different cars. It's all paid for. I got one car note. And that's on a 2022. man,
No,
I'm good.
Yes,
you know what I'm
That's
saying? Like,
you
I'm good
blessed.
because I budget. No, I'm not just. I ain't never. I didn't come from money like that. But what I do is, again, I budget.
Right.
Whatever I'm going to go out and spend, this is what I'm spending, and that's it. I'm gonna let it spread. I will sit there. What are my needs and my wants? I'm gonna make sure that all my needs are taken care of and most of my wants, and then I'm gonna do something else on the side to make sure I can get everything else I want. And doing all this with all the children that we have, we know we talk about children all the time, but with all the children that we have, I'm proud to say that.
Yeah, because
And my mom always say, she always give me and my brother shout out saying, our children ain't never been in our house, no apartment. Not knocking it because I grew up in apartments.
one of them about to be in a condo.
But it's ours
It's ours.
we got the mortgage.
Right.
But just not being funny, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it took some work, you know what I'm saying, to even get to this point, to even say that. But trust and believe, I wanted it and I was writing it down. This is my goal. If it was, I didn't do vision boards as other people do, but my vision board was still, this is what I want, my goals, what is going to take it to get to this point, what is going to take me to get to that point. I don't care what I need to do tomorrow to help me get to this point. So that entrepreneurship, spirit has been in me for a long, 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 long time. And I've just been honing in on it and spreading it, honestly. Spreading, from this business to that business.
I feel everything you're saying, but I think we're going to let, it's time to bring Jazz on.
Where my girl Jazz at? I know.
Everybody was waiting on you, to finish,
Is she here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, Jazz, if you don't bring your behind,
She can't hear you.
where's she at? Y'all said she. See, the joke's on me.
Jazz in the waiting room.
Okay, well, shoot. Look, thank you for coming.
I appreciate y'all. And I want to say, man, I really appreciate y'all. Since I've been here, y'all showed me and Toby love, embraced us, and we love y'all. We appreciate y'all.
For sure.
Yes,
So you know how we do it. I ain't trying to rush you like that.
Your IG, where they can find you at, and
On IG and Facebook, you can find us at Aromex Air. And the website is www.aromexair.com.
All
we
right.
appreciate you
appreciate
taking time out to come.
We gonna see you.
And also at the New Black Wall Street Market on AG Gaston Lane, Suite 104.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah,
That's right.
And we 103.
that's right.
All right. Thank you
All
for
right.
coming.
I
We definitely
appreciate
gonna
y'all.
see you.
Yes, indeed.
Like we said, pick you up some Aromex Air.
Again, you will see me and my brother this summer, man. Street team, our Aromex street team coming.
That's right.
We coming. We coming now. Trust and believe. Billionaire status.
That's right.
But that's another business, bro. Billionaire status.
Billionaire status. I like that.
Let's put that cent. Billionaire's number money.
Billionaire
Number
status.
money.
Let's do it.
So,
I like
so that billionaire status, y'all heard it here first.
Right, y'all heard it here first.
That's the new sit.
Billionaire status. That's the new scent.
Right.
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
saying.
I'm gonna make it happen.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it. Again, we want to appreciate you for coming out, bro.
Thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
Anytime.